So Josh, 2.5 years since you won the US Open in Las Vegas, and finally here we are, Atlantic City, ready to defend that title. Are you ready?
Yeah, of course. I mean, look around, it's amazing here. I'm enjoying every moment right now since I come back from Vegas. I'm just ready to play, and I love the event, and I just can't wait.
Of course, you've got a few days now, Josh, before the US Open starts to prepare. Is that good for you to have that rest and relaxation?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you always need some time to get used to the environment here. And but since I got here, I just love it because it's so beautiful, and I'm gonna enjoy every moment. And I can't wait to have my practice time at the table, get used to the conditions, because I heard the pockets will be a little tighter than as usual. But I just can't wait because I love it when the pockets are tighter. It's more tougher, and yeah.
We had the press conference last night. Does that give you the sense that the event is very close now? Is it starting to feel real?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yesterday I also met Judd. He's one of my favorite players because I love him watching him play, because when he plays, it always seems that it's so effortless when he plays snooker, but snooker is so tough because I played it a couple of times, and yeah, I just can't wait also seeing him playing. But of course I will focus more on my game, and I try my best to win it again.
Have you thought about if you do play against Judd? Because of course usually when you play, especially the early rounds, you're playing against guys who maybe see you as the superstar, and maybe against Judd you'll be seeing him as your hero. So how will that be?
Well, of course, when I meet him at the table, I'm going to just focus on my game, just try to not think about that. And if I play, I will play my best and, of course, win against him.
So let's talk about winning the US Open. People say it's perhaps the toughest of all the tournaments to win. You know exactly what's that like. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you got 256 players, more than in the World Championships, and the races are tougher, more tables here. You're going to play more matches, of course. Yeah. When I won the US Open, I almost lost in the losers round against Albin. I was 5-1 up and then 9-5 down. I always saw it coming that I'm going to be out of the tournament, and all of a sudden I could turn the match, beat then Petri Makon. Then I played Jason, the most incredible match in my pool career. But I think after Jason I knew I'm going to win this tournament because I felt so amazing in the arena, everything. So I hope I can feel the same here and give my best.
Does that give you a lot of confidence this year, knowing that when you won it last time, you played so many world-class players on the way and played possibly your best pool ever?
Yeah, of course, it gives you a lot of confidence, because when you win a tournament, you also beat all the big players like Kazakis, Albin, Jason, and Vucacing also in the final. It's just unbelievable.
Talk to us about that final, the moment, of course, you get on the hill, you then lose control to Wu, and he makes that foul. Before that foul, what are you thinking? Are you just hoping for another chance?
Yeah, as I said, I was just hoping in my chair. I knew when I get one more opportunity where I can run out, I'm going to take it. And then I got a ball in hand all of a sudden, and I wasn't even thinking about it if it was a foul or not, because Nigel is just an unbelievable referee. He knows what is a foul or not. And just took the ball and ran out, and just were cheering. It was roller coaster of emotions. I didn't know how to feel, what to say. It was just amazing because it was the biggest tournament in life which I have won.
Was there a moment from when you took ball in hand to when the final 9 went down that you thought, I've won this?
Yeah, definitely. When I got the ball in hand, I knew already that I'm going to run it out. I mean, it wasn't the easiest table, but when you get ball in hand and you have the opportunity to win, I'm that kind of player who already starts cheering in my thoughts and, you know, in myself. And yeah, I was just keeping still the focus on and run out.
Of course, at that point of your career, you're already the youngest ever Mosconi MVP. You've been world #1, world champion. Did winning the US Open to you make you feel that you'd win everything?
Of course, but I get still many tournaments which I don't have won, like the World Pro Masters, for example. And I still want this. I want to win every tournament, but in pool you have to win it in every year again, because it's not like in tennis you win it once and then you don't need to win it anymore. But like Novak Djokovic, how many tournaments has he won? And he's still winning. He's now in the US Open final again. It's just amazing, and he's one of my idols as well, because his mentality of the sport it's unbelievable. And I will try to do my best as being the same.
Is that what motivates you now, is to become a multiple US Open champion?
Yeah, of course. I mean, maybe I can get the record of Shane van Boening, but it's so unbelievable how many times has he won the tournament, and also Earl Strickland. But I will try my best to do the same thing.
Of course, when you won the tournament in Las Vegas, you went on the New York roller coaster. We're here at Steel Pier in Atlantic City. There's a few rides around, so we'll be repeating the tradition on Saturday night if you're the champion.
Yeah, definitely. I will just do this like Mark Williams did it in the press conference when he won the World Championship. I will go on the roller coaster or jump into the water.
I thought you were going to tell us you were going to turn up to the press conference naked. Please, Josh, no.
No, I don't do that. I promise.
And of course, Josh, this is a big week for the Mosconi Cup as well, because it's the final points event for Team Europe, so that must be something in your mind.
Yeah, of course, but I want to focus on the tournament because it's the biggest tournament. The Mosconi Cup, of course, it's also the biggest in his just tournament, but I just want to focus on the US Open because my goal is just to win it again or do it my best, because, for example, in my last tournament I played so good but still lost. So it could happen here as well, but when I play my best, it's hard to beat me, and if it happens, then well played to my opponent.
And of course, there's one other filler in the tournament as well. Pia will be playing. How closely will you be following and focusing on each other, or will you go into your separate zones?
I'm gonna follow Pia's matches as well. I'm her coach. I want that she's also gonna do her best as well, and that she can go deep. I know it because she can play very well. We practice every day together. But of course, when I have to play 1 hour after her, I'm gonna focus on my match, and yeah, this is what we're gonna do.
Well, look, we know you love a roller coaster. Pia's here just off camera waiting, so I think you've got a few rides to go on, Josh.
Yeah, let's do it.